Iverson. Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas trying to crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drewww and I'm back with another video, and today we're coming at y'all with a big body banger. Today we're coming at y'all with an MB2A24 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 7K now. Saying today I am the build dealer on your local corner, and I am coming at y'all with the best mid-range slasher point guard build in NBA 2K24. Yes, sir. As always, you know, normally Tuesdays, Thursdays, I do a build that isn't just based on a player. You know, obviously I got a new, video schedule coming up soon, so I just got to get all caught up with my work. I'm balancing this in college, so we're doing what I have to do. But I do hope y'all enjoy this mid-range slashing build. You know, it's exactly as it says it is. You know, obviously there's going to be playmaking with it as well. You know, that isn't really defined in the name. But let me know what you think down below about the build. And without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this mid-range slashing 2K24 build video. So as you see, is a point guard, 6'4", 198 pounds with a 7'1" wingspan. You know, if you were to make the body type, you could do whatever you want, define, burly, built. That is completely up to you. But as you see, for the attributes, this build is going to be mainly balanced between mid-range, playmaking, and slashing. So you want that 55 close shot, you want an 80 driving layup, you want to put your driving dunk up to a 96 to unlock the elite contact dunks, you want to put your mid-range shot up to an 82 as well, put your pass accuracy up to a 70, put your ball handling all the way up to a 92 to get you that gold blow by and speed booster. You want an 87 speed with ball as well. Then for your interior defense, put it to a 68. For your perimeter, put that to a 70. Everything else you can pretty much leave alone. And then for your speed, leave that alone. Put your acceleration to an 87, put your strength to a 63, vertical to an 86, and then the rest toward your stamina. And that is pretty much the build, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. We are going to go over the different badges as well. So as you see, with that 80 driving layup, it affects fearless finisher and pro touch primarily. So once again, all of my badges are all my attributes are very deliberate. Same thing with the driving dunk. The 96 is what you need for the elite contact dunks, but you also see it affects whistle and aerial wizard. You know, the difference between Hall of Fame and gold. I feel like whistle is probably going to be an underrated badge too, especially if you play a lot of mycareer and pro-am and rec. See, with the mid-range shot, it's affecting your catch and shoot and your guard up badges. Very important to have mid-range. Very important to have guard up on your mid-range shots. Then your pass actually doesn't affect too much, but if you have a 67, you don't have break starter anymore, so that does affect that break starter badge. But everything else, you should be okay. You know, special delivery as well. See, ball handling, the 92 is just enough to get that speed booster, unpluckable combo, and blow by combo. So this affects the most amount of badges out of all of them. You know, so keep that in mind. Speed with ball, you'll be okay. You need an 83 speed with ball to get the gold speed booster, I believe. And then for your interior defense, you know, it doesn't affect too much. You'll be okay. Perimeter defense, you will also be okay. It's just so that you're not just a total cone on defense, because I refuse to make a build that is a cone on defense. You see, the speed affects your hyperdrive, and that is a very pivotal badge to have. If you ask me, acceleration as well, it'll affect your speed booster, another pivotal badge to have. Strength, if you have a 63 strength, you know, you'll have silver physical handles. You know, vertical, you need it to be an 86 as well, and that will allow you to unlock the contact dunk packages. And then for your stamina, it is a 93 to get silver handles for days. You see, you take it down, there's no longer silver, you put it up and it is silver. Once again, all of my badges are deliberate. But that is pretty much the end of the video, or not end of the video, that's pretty much the end of the build, I should say. You see, in the shades of, we got De'Aaron Fox, Ja Morant, and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. You know, I think I did my job. As you see, like, comment, and subscribe. Mid-range slasher, this is a pretty good shades up to have as well. This is a speedy, quick, athletic, dominant, imposing point guard build. Obviously, it's a little bit different. I like to make different builds, and the fact that it doesn't have just high 3-point rating, but it has a pretty decent mid-range rating. And if you don't know, the mid-range is always underrated, especially for this year where Mike Wang is not budging. You know, he made it so that the shooting percentages this year are more like realistic. So if you're going to take mid-range shots, it's more realistic that you're going to make more of your mid-range shots than your three-point shots, even if you have a high three-point rating, you know. So knowing that, it is definitely going to be underrated to have the mid-range rating with you, because that is a higher percentage shot, no matter how you try to spin it, twist it, lick it, whatever. Pause. So that was crazy. Pause. But no matter how you try to spin it, you know, like, it is always going to be the more efficient shot, and it will always be the more efficient shot, especially over a three-pointer. You know, now if you want a variation where it is all toward three, then you can just take all of the points off of mid-range and put them all toward three-point shot. I believe the max three you can get is a 77, which then it's even in itself isn't that much. Of course you can get boosts and stuff, but like, come on, bro, you know, let's be serious right now. Like, I would rather have the mid-range shot. I like playing the mid-range area. I like realistic basketball. I like, you know, sizing up my defender and making them look silly, and then, you know, getting that open mid-range shot. And of course, the mid-range keeps them honest. It would be different if you had no shooting at all, but because you do have mid-range shot, it forces them to at least guard you on the perimeter, because obviously they're not going to guard you like you're Steph Curry, but they're going to have to guard you on the perimeter so that you can't just pull up for a midi or just drive right by them for an easy contact dunk or layup, you know. So once again, this mid-range slasher build has all the contact dunk packages as well at 6'4", so it is doing its job. For one, like, it's just very dominant, very shifty, very slasher like. It's a great playmaker. It's a great ISO build. That 92 ball handling definitely carries. You know, I'm just trying to break the game, really, but not really. I just want to provide y'all new builds, but this can definitely be a meta in the right hands. You know, like I said, the mid-range itself kind of distances itself from other slashers. More often than not, slashers are just gonna have the dunking and driving capabilities with like a little bit of three-point shooting. That's what you see on 2K all the time. And normally that's not that effective, especially this year. It was effective in 2K20 and 21, I believe. 22 and 23, it was a little bit different, you know. So 24 definitely is going to work the same, because shooting is a lot different this year. And, you know, I do hope y'all enjoy what this build has to offer, what it brings to the table. But that is pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 7K now. Saying, comment down below any builds y'all want, and I'll eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.